Well, we have met 2 years ago
Yeah.
to talk about the quiet place.
Here we are again.
And here we are again.
Yeah.
And by the time, I could feel that you were kind of apprehensive about the reaction of the audience. And are you more relaxed now? Because
Yes. Well, now we know everyone loved it. You know, it had this
Yeah.
really extraordinary life, and people really responded so passionately to the first one. So I think as much as we were reluctant to do another one, because I wanted to kind of hold the preciousness of that first one close, but
yeah, because it's a big responsibility
it
now.
is, and it's sort of really hard to follow, you
Yeah.
know. And I think ultimately the way John approached it was just that this is part two. This is a continuation. This, you turn the page and you see what happens to this family that you've invested a lot of love in. And the stakes are higher. I think he recognized that the mileage you could get out of if you make noise, you die. You know, there's a lot of mileage that you can get.
Yeah.
And so the action sequences, the set pieces get bigger. It's
But
exciting.
I still have some answers that I would love to
Okay.
know. Can we expect the third movie? Because I think you still have to say something for us.
I mean, it depends. You know, people are going to have to start pitching ideas, I think. Who knows?
Yeah, but it's funny because John Krasinski told me that when we talked to him for the first movie, that he had no intention at all of doing a sequel.
Yeah, the demand was big, though. I mean, it was just sort of big. And then actually what happened was a few months after the first one came out, we were both really reluctant to do another one. But then he got this idea for the opening of the film, and he pitched me the opening. And I think that's when we were both like, oh man, we have to do this movie, we're gonna have to do it.
Yeah,
It was too good. It was like an undeniably great idea.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
Good. And do you have any idea the experience that we had in watching the movie? Because it's so funny. This movie makes us to be very, very quiet during
The whole
exhibition.
audience, yeah, nobody wants to eat and nobody
It's
wants to
nothing,
speak. I love that. I love that it's not a film that you watch, it's a film that you experience in a really visceral way. Like,
It's amazing.
cool.
Wow, you grew up. I talk.
I did. I know. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
No, not because I talked to you 2 years ago for the first movie. Yes.
Oh, so I must have been 14 or 15 at the time.
Yes, exactly. And so that's why I'm telling you that you grow up and you still have the same baby face.
I know.
Which is good.
It's perfect for the film, right?
Yes, which is
I
good.
know.
It's very good because 2 years has passed, and actually the movie starts minutes after the end of the first movie. So what was it like jump into this character again, and most of all to bring back all the emotions, the same emotions?
It was a lot of fun as well to come back with everyone, to reunite with everyone on this project. But this one, this story is a little different. Regan is a little different, and it follows the story of a quiet place after the loss of her father. And now Regan feels burdened, and she has to now face her fears, and she has to internalize the lessons of her.
Yeah, because she became the strength and the power of the family. And,
Yes, sort of the leader of the family
Exactly.
in a funny way, yeah.
yeah. And can you share with us this new level of the character?
Yes, it is a new level. But as I just said, I think that there's a new emotional layer in this one that wasn't there in the first one. Regan now has to leave home, has to have her own journey, and she has no idea what's going to happen out there. She can't be a child anymore. She has to grow up quickly.
Yeah, and I think it's so beautiful to see a young female character and hearing Empire leading the movie. Representative is so important, and I feel very, very glad and it's so beautiful to see you giving your strength, giving your power to the character, to the movie. Can you tell us about it, these representatives?
Thank you so much for saying all of those kind things. It really means a lot to me.
Thank you.
I don't know why you came all the way up here.
There's nothing left.
Please.
Where are you from?
From Brazil, have you been there?
Yes, I've been there, yeah.
I have not, no.
Where did you go in Brazil?
I went to Rio.
Rio?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Have fun?
It was amazing, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Lovely time.
I see lots of metaphors in both movies. And for me, the two characters means something like a guy who lost the hope and the guy who finds the hope. Can you tell us about what's the meaning of the characters?
I think all those characters are an extension of the audience, their own take on looking at the film,
Yeah, I agree. I think it's about the choices people make, and I think it's about, where your empathy lies. And I think certain people make choices based on experiences. But I think in this movie, it's very interesting because I think Millie's character represents hope.
As well.
Yes, and she changes everybody, I think, in this movie.
Yeah.
What is going on? It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Mom,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. That's okay. That's not. Where? Mom.